Claudia Hernandez here again with another tutorial. Today we will be reviewing how to access uh, student planning. And once you log into My Cabrillo from the main menu, on the self-service menu, you will be able to access your student planning tool by clicking on the academic planning link and then student planning. Here on the landing page, you will be able to access a lot of features in student planning, but today we'll focus on the first one, which is the My Progress tool. And the My Progress tool is a great place to start to see what program you're working on, and then of course your progress towards that program. So if you click on the link that says go to My Progress, it will take you to the My Progress Planning tool. And there's a lot of information on here. What I would like to focus in on is the section at a glance. Of course, your GPA is listed on there. This is your overall Cabrillo GPA with any and all courses that you've ever taken at Cabrillo, and it is Cabrillo only courses. So that is the GPA that's reflected on here. Another thing that I want you to notice is the degree that you're working towards. In this case, this student is working towards an associate in arts degree. Major is undeclared, so the major should be declared so you have a program that you are working on to track your progress. So it would be wise at this point, if the major that you are working on is not listed, then you should go back and update your major. And I will have another tutorial on how to do that on eForm. So always make sure that you have the correct program that you're following, that it's your actual goal. And then the last thing I want you to notice is your catalog year. Remember, you do have catalog rights, and you want to make sure that you're following the right year. If your catalog has changed or you're now working on a different catalog, you want to make sure that that's correct. So that when you are scrolling down through this long list, that you are reviewing the correct information. In this case, because the student is undeclared, where there really isn't anything to follow, and so it doesn't really help this student much. So you want to make sure that you have the correct major selected or active so that you know that you are following the right plan. Um, and so what we will do is we will update the major for this student, and then we will show you how to use the student planning tool to review your progress. Okay, so now once your major is updated, you will be able to see your new major information, catalog year, and if you're not able to change your major right away and would like to view a different program, you can. This does not change your major in student planning, um, but you can select to view a different program. Maybe you're wondering, well, what about the degree for transfer or really any other program? If you click on the View New Program link, you can search all of our programs and majors at Cabrillo. And in this case, if I wanted to look at the AAT, there's a lot of different options, so you might want to consult with a counselor before you change any major, or if, of course, if you have questions about different types of degrees that we offer. In this case, if I wanted to look at a GETC and the AAT, I would click on that, view that program, and check out the progress tab for that. The nice thing is you'll be able to see your progress towards this particular degree because this will have your Cabrillo coursework in the planning tool. So the first part where you see requirements. This is the general education. So do you remember those sheets we were working on in the last module where we had IGETC and CSU and all the different sections such as Area A, Area B? This is actually what's on student planning. So you'll be able to see for each section whether you've planned or completed a course. And it makes it really nice for keeping track of your progress. And it goes on and on. So don't feel too overwhelmed. These are not courses that you need to take. They're just all the sections and all the possible courses in each section that you can use towards those areas. You can always hide if you don't want to keep scrolling down. But it makes it nice to be able to see, well, for area B, I still need to complete a course, or you already planned a course. For area C, in area D, you need to complete courses, and it'll tell you how many units you need. So it does take some time to kind of understand and navigate through this. So again, always work with a counselor for guidance. Here's one course that's been completed in this example. So now you can see that you'll be able to get rid of some of these extra sections with all the courses available. Once you've completed the course, it kind of goes away unless you kind of want to go in there and see like I'm doing now. These were all the courses that you were able to take in this area. In this case, Japanese was taken, and that fulfills foreign language for IGETC. And it kind of hides the details for you, makes it kind of nice when you have all these hidden and have a green check mark marking that you've completed the areas. So at the end makes it kind of nice to be able to see that all the areas have been completed. And then you'll be able to easily spot any areas that are not complete yet. And then the next section is the actual major coursework. And this is where you'll be able to see all the areas of the major coursework that you still need to complete in addition to the general education. So this is a combination of the general education coursework and then also the major preparation coursework. And then the last section is all of the other courses that maybe we're not using towards general education or not using towards your major, but they are units that you've earned. And this is Student Planning My Progress tab. You can keep track of your progress.